Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's Druuill. I'm back at you again with another video. Shout out to the Druuill Nation. Shout out to the Chosen Vessels. And shout out to the Galactic family. Everybody, press that like button. Press that share button. And don't forget to subscribe because we are about to get right into this. Let's go. Look, God has revealed to you that you were right the whole time, but you stayed out of the kindness of your heart, but not this time. You stayed out the kindness of your heart and dealt with everybody who you thought might have had something against you. But now it's not just a thought. You know that people had something against you. It may have taken some time for you to figure this out, but sooner or later, you were eventually going to see. Now they may have treated you like this for a very long time, and you may not have picked up on it. All the little insults out in public, all the little negative things that they say to embarrass you in front of other people that went over your head. The cash register got it. The cashier got it. The waitress got it. The people at the store got it. The random neighbors got it. The people out in public that were being talked to and you were speaking to and had to listen to conversations and hear people talk. They understood. They knew what was going on. They understood the assignment. But now you're just waking up to how you were really being treated your whole entire life by everybody. You treated people to the best of your ability with kindness, love, compassion. You treated people to the best of your ability, right? Nobody's perfect and nobody is going to always be at their best. That's what God is for. You invite God back into your life to renew your mind, to clean your heart, to give you a clean heart, give you a righteous spirit and a new mind. That's what you ask God for. But when you're dealing with people, not everybody's perfect. Sometimes people make mistakes. Sometimes people say things that they shouldn't have said. That's why it's good to be slow to anger, because you don't want to say something that you're going to eventually have to take back. But once you realize that there are people who aren't operating under these rules and under these laws, no matter how hard you tried very hard to keep people in your life. You tried very hard to make certain things work. You tried your hardest. You gave it all you had, but not this time. You can't stick around any longer because it doesn't benefit you too. You tried to make it work. But the thing is, you're the only one that's trying. Everybody else continues to ignore the fact that there's something within them that's not that positive. There's something within them that needs to be fixed. They got something within them that they need to change. They need to work on themselves. Because if you've done all you can do to work on yourself, you've done some research, you've read some books, you've watched some videos, you've done everything you possibly could do to change yourself and to make yourself a better person. Now it's up to them. And if they choose to change, they'll choose to change. If they don't choose to change, they're not. So you can't keep beating yourself up. You can't keep being other people's doormat and other people's punching bag. And the reason why they are upset with certain decisions that you make and certain choices is because you're not going to be their doormat. You're not going to let them walk all over you. You're not going to let them treat you how they want to treat you. You want to be treated how you want to be treated and how you treat them. If you're treating people the way they're not treating you, that's a red flag. If people aren't treating you the way you're treating them, that's a red flag. If they continue to do you wrong, if they continue to cause you mental harm, which leads to like bodily harm, physical fatigue, stress, that's wear and tear on you. You can't keep being people's punching bag. But they think you're supposed to be okay with that. That's how it went your whole entire life. Why now, just because you're waking up to certain things and certain truth, why should anybody treat you any different? Why do you deserve to be treated any different? You went through this your whole entire life. Why should it change now? Why should it be different now? because you're standing up for yourself. You realize your true worth. You realize how much you're worth, and you're not going to let anybody treat you less than that. You're a child of God. They want to treat you like a son of a witch. You're a child of God. They want to treat you like a son of a witch. Don't allow it, because you don't have to. You don't have to take that. You're better than that, and you deserve the best. You know your true worth. You know your worth. You know you're finer than rubies and gold and silver and fine diamonds. All the knowledge and wisdom that you possess, you're a very special person. But people will discredit you out of jealousy, out of envy. So once you are waking up to the fact that certain people's personalities are holding you back and being a hindrance to your success, you have to get away from those personalities. Those personalities don't mesh with your personality. If you have a personality that says, I can, and you're around people who are telling you you can't, that's not good for you. It's not good for you. All right. So you did the best that you possibly could. All right. You stuck around. You were there for people in a time of need. And now they're going to try to paint you as the bad guy because you're not sticking around for mistreatment. They want to paint you as the bad girl. You're a bad girl because you don't want to stick around for negative treatment. Oh, you bad. You don't want to be treated like crap. Oh my God. You don't want to be treated like crap. What's wrong with you? You don't want to take people's BS. What's wrong with you? Standing up for yourself for what's right and speaking on what's wrong. What's wrong with you? How dare you think that you should be treated better than us? I'm just trying to treat you how I think I should be treated, and I'm just trying to get treated how I treat you. I didn't know you felt some type of way about giving me any type of treatment. I didn't even know you were treating me any type of way until I woke up to certain truths. So when people, and this is a lot of people for you chosen ones, for us chosen ones, for us empaths. A lot of people thought they could just treat us any type of way because we have a good heart and we got a pure spirit. They think they could just, oh, he's not a bad person. I don't have to worry about him. I could treat him any type of way. They think because you're not going to retaliate and because you're not off the back a narcissist or an evil person or a sociopath or a malicious person. They think that you ain't got no fight in you. They think you ain't got no dog in you, no lion in you. All right? They don't know who they are dealing with. They don't know what they caused. Like I said, they thought they didn't like you before. They not gonna like you now. They don't know what they did. They woke up a sleeping giant. You were asleep. You were naive, thinking it was your fault. Going around people thinking you were to blame. Maybe I did this wrong. Maybe it's because of something I did 5 years ago. Maybe it's because of this that I did. Maybe it's because of that I did. When people take out how they feel on you with no explanation, which means you most likely haven't done anything other than be yourself, or maybe it's a petty mistake. Maybe it's something that they can't let go. Maybe it's something that in the past that they can't let go. God says you're supposed to forgive. If people can't forgive you, if people keep trying to bring up your past, if people keep wanting to remind you of the old you and not wanting you to, if people aren't trying to let you let go of the old you, that's a red flag. That's somebody that you have to disassociate yourself with, whoever it is. You can't be around people when God is taking you, bringing you forward. You can't be around devilish people who want to bring you back. You want to step forward, they want to bring you back. They want to bring you back to that negative mindset. They want to bring you back to that negative lifestyle, to where you hated yourself, you hated life, you hated everyone, you hated everything. They were more comfortable with you then. Your growth makes people uncomfortable because they're not growing. Your growth makes people uncomfortable because they're not growing. You chose to grow. You chose to self-improve. You chose to renew your mind. You chose to work on your mind. You chose to program your mind with what you wanted to think, how you wanted to feel, the type of reality that you wanted for yourself. You told God you wanted to be around happy people. You told God you wanted to be around good people, godly people, joyful people. So now you're starting to wake up to see who is the opposite of that and who you need to exit plan strategy out of your reality. You need to plan some exit strategies as far as certain people go, because they're not beneficial to your progress. You have to make progress. That's what life is all about. If you're trying to move forward and they want to hold you back, you have to let them go. Anyone trying to hold you back, you got to let them go. You have to grow. You have to have a life that you love, not a life that you hate. And and you have to see yourself as the most important person in your life. Nobody is more important than you. Nobody is more important than you. Put yourself first. Treat yourself right. That way other people won't have any choice. Treating yourself right could be not taking other people's bull crap. Treating yourself right could be the first sign of disrespect. I'm leaving. When you deal with new people, the first sign of disrespect, cut them off. Don't try to figure nothing out. Don't try to wait to see if they'll change. New people don't get a pass. We've been through so much stuff in the past that new people don't get a pass. I said we've been through so much stuff in the past that new people don't get no pass. Drop them like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Because we don't have time for people to play around. People who are healing. People who are overcoming narcissistic abuse. People who are overcoming reactive abuse. You try to make me react, you're an enemy. I got love for you. Peace be with you. Peace be unto you. But we're warring against each other. Right here and right now. We at war. And this war is going to be me ignoring you and acting like you don't exist in my life. And you're going to keep trying to get that attention. And you're going to keep getting ignored. Because I don't care about you like you thought. I don't care about you like you'd want me to. I don't. Not worried about you clowns. Not worried about haters. Focused on God. I'm focused on peace. I'm focused on love. All right. Anybody who doesn't understand that, that's too bad. People want to talk bad about you and keep you around them. What type of secret, devious, evil stuff is that? You want to talk bad about me and then invite me over. You want to talk bad about me and think I'm going to sit down and eat with you. You want to talk bad about me and feel bad about me and think I'm going to eat the food you make. You got to watch who's cooking your food. You can't even eat at certain places when the people look at you weird. You got to go. That's how y'all feel? Y'all not cooking my food. I'm out. Oh, that's how you feel? I'm taking my business elsewhere. Put value into yourself instead of other people and places. Put value into you. You have to be the most important person in your reality to you. You have to value you and how you feel and what you think over everybody. People weren't there for all the mistreatment. People weren't there for how people did you wrong, all the negative things they said, all the hateful things they said, all the things they said to make you feel some type of way. And you still stuck around and tried to show people love. Give them love, hugs, kisses. You tried to be there for them. Make sure they were okay. You comforted them. You consoled them when they needed somebody most. And they know they needed you. They even hated you for that. They even hate you for the fact that they need you. Ain't that some mess? But we're done with that mess because we won't stand for it anymore. We won't allow it. All right, once you wake up, once you start to see who you are, and once you start to see what people are trying to do to you and how it affects you, who wants to keep going around somebody and then having to be sick and be down and out for 4 or 5 days to maybe 2 weeks? You feel good, your energy is great, and then you go around certain people and it's dead, it's destroyed, never to return again until maybe a month later you'll start feeling better. Some of these people are so vicious and so volatile to your being, to your spirit. You got to watch certain people's energies, because certain people's energies can kill you. Certain people energy can kill you, can kill your spirit, kill your mind, kill your good idea about yourself, kill your good feelings towards yourself and life. They want you to have a bleak outlook on your life. They want you to think you can't do things. They want you to think you can't have things. They want you to stay stuck right up underneath them, right where they have you, because that makes them feel more comfortable about who they are. We're not worried about who they are anymore, and we're not worried about making people feel comfortable anymore. Remember when you use, well, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to make sure I do this, and I'm going to not shine too bright, and I'm going to not be too charismatic and not be too happy, because I know they're not going to like it. I know they're going to treat me some type of way. I know they're going to have something that's, who cares? When people treat you some type of way, let them, and bless them for it, because that's a sign that you don't need to be around them. Love people for treating you the way they do, even if it's bad, because they meant it to you for bad. God meant it to you for good. Just like when the Moabites didn't feed the Israelites. All right, God meant it to they meant it to them for bad, but God meant it to them for good. The Moabites didn't feed the Israelites, so they got cursed and are never allowed into the kingdom of God again. So they cursed the Israelites. In the Bible, God said, "I'm going to bless you all." They meant it to God, the Israelites for bad. God meant it to them for good. So when people do things to you for bad, bless them. It shows you who they are, shows you what type of people are out there, shows you what type of people to avoid, shows you what type of people to never sit down and eat with again, to never have people in your life again. I'm not taking you on no date. You crazy. You act like that, you wild bugging. You ain't getting none of my time, my energy, and definitely not my currency. Because your attitude is treacherous. Your style is volatile. Can't spend any time with you. That goes for ladies or men. Ladies, if a dude is like that, don't do that. Dudes, if a lady is like that, don't do that. You're worth more. Don't spend your time with people who you gotta guess whether they're worth you spending your time with. Don't spend your time with people where you have to guess whether they're worth you spending your time with or not. Well, I think she likes me. Maybe it was a bad day. I think he likes me. Maybe he was having a bad day. Don't take these people's crap. You may have to wait 40 days and 40 nights. You may have to fast, but there's somebody out there for you. There's love out there for you. There's happiness out there for you. There's good people out there for you. Ask God to bring them into your life for all the right reasons. All the right people for all the right reasons. All the right prosperity for all the right reasons. All the right happiness for all the right reasons. You can have friends. There are good people out there, and you're going to meet them. The new people you're going to meet, they're going to make you so happy. They're going to treat you so good. They're going to value you so much. They're not going to overstep your boundaries. They're not going to disrespect your boundaries. They're not going to do things that you don't like on purpose. People try to be fake and try to act like good people, and they try to act like they're the one for you. They can only hold this fake act for so long until their real version of themselves starts to rear its ugly head. All right, they're trying to wear a halo for you in your presence to fool you, but them horns keep popping up and knocking that halo off. They got to pick it up and cover them horns back up when you're not looking. Every time you look away, they pick the halo back up and put it on their head. Try to cover them horns up. Oh, my horns are showing. They know they got some devil in them. And they trying to come into your life acting like they're not, acting like an angel, acting like someone that believes in God. And you could tell because their intention is not pure. It's cringy and it's fake. And the one thing they're going to do is they're going to try to cover up their true intentions. They don't really act that way. They don't really love God. They don't really believe in God. They're just doing that for you and for your sake to try to fool you into thinking that they're a good person. All right, they're just a wolf in sheep's clothing. People will do things that you don't like after a while. They'll try to act like they're your specific person. They'll try to act like they're your twin flame. They'll try to act like they're the one for you, but they're trying to guide you and lead you down the path of wickedness. They're trying to control your life. All right. People will try to come into your life and say they're not going to do this, say they're not this type of person, but they after a while, they'll start the disrespect and you'll see who they really are. You'll be like, why did this person just come at me sideways? And then when you check them, then they're going to start to act all nice again. Like, now I'm nice again. I am crazy now. Now I'm nice again. All right, homie ain't crazy. But for the sake of this video, that's a skit off SNL with Cedric the Entertainer that I quote and use quite often, because that's a good example of that Dr. Jekyll Mr Hyde. 1 minute they're cool, 1 minute they're off the charts, and you don't have time for that. If that's somebody's disorder, that's somebody's personality, they gotta fix that. That's between them and God. They gotta work on that, and you gotta not have that around you for your own mental health, because that will drive a person insane. So don't allow yourself to be driven insane by people. You deserve the best. You may have to fast 40 days and 40 nights, but a person that you like is going to come into your life. So don't settle for less. Don't settle for people that are nice 1 minute and mean the next, trying to cover it up. And then when you check them and put them in their place, now they're nice again. Don't deal with that. Certain people, I mean, everybody got to be checked sometimes, but it won't be so serious as a check. It'll just be like, yo, don't do that. And the person will be like, oh, okay, yeah, I got you. And then if that person's genuine and pure of heart, it'll stop. Even if it happens again, it will be so long down the line that you wouldn't even remember, because the person is actually trying to actually be a better person. Because you can't make people change. People have to want to change. If somebody's not doing something that you like, they have to want to be in your life enough to want to be better. But you can't wait for people to change. You don't have time for that. Why not just have the person in your life who you want them to be from the jump street? Changing people, that takes time. That wastes time. Only God can change people. If you're doing everything right to your ability, you don't have time for people to waste your time. Oh, I'll change. I'll do this. You don't have time for that no more. All right, yo, when you do, let me know. Maybe we could discuss something. But you don't have time to be sitting around waiting for people to change who they are, because most people don't change unless they want to, unless they feel the need, unless it benefits them. Unless it benefits them. All right. So you stayed, you did your best. God has revealed who they were the whole entire time. All right. God has now revealed that you were right the whole entire time. You thought something was wrong. You were like, wait a minute. I just asked this person not to do that. Why are they doing that? They're testing you. They're trying to see if you're going to stand on what you said and if you meant what you said. But you meant what you said the first time. And since they tried to test you, you have to show them what you meant by cutting them off. You only have to say things but one time with people. If you have to say it more than that, people are playing games with you and your life, and they're wasting your time. There are some people that just go around in life not taking anything serious, and the devil uses them to try to take you off your track by bringing them into your life. You can't be thrown off track by anybody. You got to stay on course, and you got to stay focused, because people are time thieves, time stealers. They want to come into your life and steal your time, knock you off course, get you distracted. So you lose time, you lose progress, and you backslide. And then they'll leave, go on about their merry way, and go find somebody else, leaving you with having to put your life back together, possibly even from the start. Who needs that? Not me. I know you don't need it. So when God has revealed that you were right the whole time, believe him. You asked him to show you. You asked him to reveal to you who is for you and who is not. You ask God to show you these things. I know you stayed out of kindness. I know you have a kind heart. Now it's time to start being kind to you. Now it's time to start being good to you, because you deserve to be treated right. You have to treat yourself right so that other people will treat you right. And being around people who God revealed you the whole entire time that don't have your best interest at heart, You got to listen to God. You got to trust God. I know you want to stay out of kindness. I know you care about people, but you have to care about yourself first. You have to put yourself first and care about yourself more than everybody else. You have to be the most important person in your life, because if not, you're going to be a people pleaser. People treat people pleasers like bugs. Bugs get stepped on. You're not a bug. So don't let nobody step on you. You don't have to please nobody but God. Don't let these people try to control you with what they may have. So-and-so is helping you. God will help you. Don't let these people control you. So-and-so is beautiful. So God will bring another beautiful person into your life. This beautiful person got a stank attitude. They look good on the outside, but they ugly on the inside. I said they look good on the outside, but they ugly on the inside. God will bring you somebody who is good on the outside and good on the inside. Just wait on them. The devil's like, here you go, quick, fast, boom, here it is. She got a whole stank attitude. Here you go, quick, fast. This dude's trash. You know, total weirdo. Not good for you. It may be good for you in some ways. Hey, I ain't hating, but is that really worth the stress? Is it worth being broken down? Is it worth the mental headaches, the torment? If you say somebody's treating you bad and they're not treating you right, is anything that they have worth it? When there's somebody out there where you can get all that from and more, you got to make that decision. You got to make that choice for you. I'm just a messenger. But when God reveals to you the whole time that somebody is not for you, you got to trust that. When you ask God to deliver you away from people, you got to get away from them, and you can't go back to them. Because if you go back to them, that's on you. I know you stayed out of kindness. I know you got a good heart. Pour all that love and kindness into yourself. Pour all that love and time and kindness into your goals. Pour all that love and kindness into your dreams. Now that you're not with people, and now that you don't have people taking up your time, now that you don't have people wasting your time, you're supposed to be using that time to improve and better yourself and fix your life and make your life what you want it to be. When you make your life what you want it to be, when you become the person that you want in your life, when you become the person that can give everything that you want from another person, that's when good people are going to start coming into your life that you want into your life, that are going to make you happy, that are going to be able to give you love for love. You love yourself, they love themselves. That's a perfect union right there. If somebody loves themselves, if somebody loves God, if the other person loves themselves and the other person loves God, that's a true friendship. That's a true relationship. That's a true man. That's a true woman right there. Ride with that person regardless of what faults they may have, because I'm pretty sure they're praying about it and they're working on themselves, and before you could even ask them to change it, they're probably already on it. Oh, that was wrong, I shouldn't have did that. I got to fix that about myself. I can't be acting like this towards people. This isn't the right way to behave. I shouldn't have did that. Let me pray about this. Let me work on this. Let me fix myself. Let me go watch a video. Let me go read a book. Let me go read my Bible. Let me go listen to something inspirational. I gotta fix this, because this is a good person that I want to keep in my life. I got love for this person. Let me be the best that I could be. So because I see her being the best that she could be. You see him being the best that he could be. That's got to be reciprocated. Reciprocation for reciprocation, love for love, peace for peace, happiness for happiness. You're not supposed to be somebody else's happiness. Somebody's not supposed to be using you. Somebody's unhappy and using you for happiness. That's a toxic relationship. That person needs to be happy on their own. You can't make them happy. That means you're going to be walking on eggshells, trying to please this person. I got to do this so so-and-so will be happy. I got to do this to make so-and-so happy. No, only thing you have to do is show them love. Only thing you have to do is make sure you're happy. You have to be your own happiness. You have to choose happiness. And if other people aren't choosing to be happy, if other people are choosing to be miserable, I know you care about people, but you don't have to be miserable with other people. There are some people who think if you won't be unhappy with them and hateful and hurt, that you're not their friend. You don't have to live a miserable life. You can be happy. You can be excited. If you are excited about life and other people aren't, that's going to bring you down. If you feel good about yourself and other people don't, that's going to bring you down. There are some people, it's no love lost, it's no hard feelings. You just can't be around them for the sake of your own positive energy, because it's destroying your spirit and it's weighing you down. Every time you place yourself back in the vicinity of that energy, it is harming you. I know you care, I know you're kind, but you have to take that kindness and that care and you have to give it to yourself, because you have to put yourself first when God has revealed that you were right the whole time. All right, I know you stayed out of the kindness of your heart, but not this time. You got to go so you can grow. I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Druuill Nation, shout out to the Galactic family, and most importantly, shout out to the Chosen Vessels. I appreciate everybody that's been donating. Shout out to Matt, shout out to Lady Ree. Shout out to Leonita. All right. Shout out to everybody that's been donating. Shout out to everybody that's been commenting. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. All right. Shout out to everybody that has been sharing the videos, liking the videos. Shout out to all the new subscribers. All right. I hope everybody's enjoying the content. I hope everybody's enjoying the channel. I appreciate you guys' support. Thank you guys for enjoying my videos. And I'll see everybody in the next day. Everybody have a blessed day. Again, if I missed your name, I'm sorry, I forgot. But shout out to everybody who's been donating, and shout out to everybody who's been supporting. I love all you guys. Everybody take care. Have a great day today. Enjoy yourselves and stay blessed. Peace.